Boom! We're live. It is Monday morning. It is the Mod Vowel Scrum. We have Sam and Matt and Mariam. I'm not sure what that sound means. That's like the waves in my brain. So, gosh, yeah, I did a bit of work yesterday, mainly on trying to fix up our Google AdWords account so that it's not suspended anymore. There was like apparently we have to geo-target. We're not just allowed to say, we want to talk to the world. We have to geo-target as apparently a condition of our Google AdWords grant that we have, which is a non-profits grant from Google that gives us $10,000 of Google AdWords revenue a month. So yeah, made some progress. I still feel backlogged. This morning, I kind of did a lot of admin for the upcoming Agile Ventures AGM and conference. That's annual general meeting. That's like in 2 weeks from tomorrow. But we do have a packed schedule with people giving us, all good stuff, and that's lovely. Yeah, so make some progress there. Then I forget the thing. I did spend the last hour in a pairing session with new person Daniel and looking at Rails APIs and how they would serve to what are they even called, React and stuff. So that was sort of interesting looking at that. Not really blocked on any of that. Key thing for me is, there's the same sorts of blockers that we've had generally. I have just managed to deploy the latest production code to website 1, so that's good. Yeah, just I've got this anxiety about like admin things that I must work through. Yeah. We've got the Elixir mob in about half an hour, and then we've got the AV community meeting later on today, and need to ask Matt if he can attend that, but yeah, if you're around that later on. But yeah, that's about the size of it. I shall stop talking and pass over to Matt, who can tell us what he's been doing. How are things going with you, Matt?
Yeah, things really good. I had a really big breakthrough on that project, where now the functionality is working. You push the button and it adds the product and the price and adds it all up, and you can just push a couple buttons and then create a sale, and everything works perfectly.
Yay! Woo! Excellent.
And yeah, it was pretty straightforward, like yeah, I just actually sent it to the create sale, and then just added those product IDs to the sale, and then it was I think I had their remote true, so it doesn't actually re-render the page, and yeah, it works. And now I'm just working through getting tests to pass so that I can actually deploy, because on Travis CI it'll get blocked if it fails test. And yeah, there's some tests that there's some tests I just actually even ended up removing, really, because they were kind of testing Cocoon's functionality, and I'm just thinking maybe Cocoon has their own test to test their functionality. And yeah, so I'm almost ready to deploy that. And then we had the weekend collaborations on Saturday and Sunday, and that was cool. We actually, yesterday we had 2 sessions where we started at like 2 o'clock my local time. I don't remember where that was, UTC. And we went in for like 4 hours in a row. And there's two videos of us and that we were working through CS 169 week 1 stuff. And yeah, I figured out that method as well. The
word with guesses.
Yeah, it became a lot easier once I realized that there's a method called each char or each character. And then you could just iterate through the string the same way you would iterate through an array. And yeah, that was quite straightforward. But I kind of, was a little bit blocked on that it felt like it took me a while to get to the answer, but I got there and then did some refactoring, and yeah, so all really positive stuff and no blockers. Yep, no blockers. And yeah, I'm going to the mob in a minute. And then I'm hoping to pair up with Federico to work on getting the Google Cloud platform for production set up today, or so
good stuff. Excellent. Thanks, Matt. Wonderful. Mariam, how are things going with you?
I have been this morning trying to finish up the the pull request, pull request that I have in website one, I will try to like finish it this afternoon as well.
Oh, wonderful.
And also look into the asynchronous voter because I need some like I need more experience with Node.js. So like if there's a niche I could work on, I would love if you would recommend something for me. And yeah, yesterday I applied for premium sponsorship. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Oh, okay. Oh, good to
Yeah.
know. Yeah, that's right. Several things for me to let's make some notes there of things. So I should launch Mariam. The like we've got a sponsor. I need to set it up so I get alerts when sponsorship comes through. Requests, and then also what's the other thing? Combrain. Async voter. Yes, Brent and Paolo are the ones who are really driving that forward. So yeah, we'll try and connect you up. All right. Well, that's our Scrum. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. So no blockers then. I think. I mean, there's the. I'm just enjoying the Nick. We've just pushed Nick's latest code along with other people's latest code. But particularly, so now when you go to one of the events, you see there's a link to the videos of the previous events. For
awesome.
each, so that's kind of handy to show us which ones are being active, and also just so you can find those things. I guess we are definitely in the after Scrum, where I move my hands in mysterious ways, and yeah, was there sorry?
I think today we have, if I'm not mistaken, today we have a pair hookup on the what is it, for the pair knots? No.
Well, in the Elixir mob, we've been focusing on the pair knots. So
I was talking about the thing that we João and Federico we're working on with the interviews and stuff like that. No, it's not.
I think that's Agile. That's there. I think it's now called Anvil.
Yeah,
project, and it's right. Agile Ventures front end. So maybe yes, there might be. I maybe don't have it in the schedule. There's like a new mob on like blockchain and Ethereum and stuff.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's
tomorrow evening or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, lots of cool things going on. But yeah, I guess sorry, go on. Anything else on your mind?
No, I was just gonna say there's something later today that Federico was asking. The AV community meeting is later today as well.
Yeah. That was indeed. Yeah. So that's like later on. Yeah. If you're free to attend that would be great, Matt. We'd love to see you there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be there as well.
All right. Yeah. Wonderful. Yes. And just, I think so. I think the big blocks in my head are. I also saw the NHS people over the weekend, and I mean, there's still no huge pressure for them to make progress, but I'm kind of like, that needs to move forward. We have got a running system there. I mean, the big question now is about, how much time can we afford to spend building on top of it? We've got sort of a stable platform there. How much time can we afford to spend building more stuff on there? Oh. I guess the big thing, we can talk about the other blocks we've got for Paranauts in the Elixir mob. What I'm thinking going forward, and I was mentioning this to you two, I was mentioning to people last week, and they were, well, I think I got some generally positive reception for it, but maybe, not immediately, but moving towards a thing where instead of having like lots of little 1 hour things, is that we try and do like more kind of half days and days on the same project. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Even almost like I have, but maybe I'm gonna have my summer break and then come back. Maybe to get to the point where we might say like we'd have weeks where we say, right, obviously everybody's still free to work on what they want, but this week's focus of AV is going to be Async Voter or Phoenix One or SHF project or Met Plus, and just try and, do you know what I mean? Because there's this cost from task switching. Did I mention this to you already, Matt? Didn't I?
Yeah, I totally agree. I like having blocks of time, like maybe not a full day, like you were just saying. Maybe half a day or a block of 3 hours or something, so you can actually feel like you can really get started, and then once you get started, you don't have to feel like you have to ramp down as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're definitely thinking of moving towards that. Perhaps we'll talk about that more in the AV community meeting. Sorry, go on.
No. Something else I thought about as well is like there's lots of AV projects that I haven't found the time or just the opportunity to be able to check out exactly what they are or how I can help and stuff like this. And I feel like if there were blocks that would help with being able to be introduced to other projects that you have interest in working on. It's just how can you find the time for everything, you know?
That's right. That's right. I think it would be, and also I think it would help encourage, you know, like cross-talk between the projects, so that, you know, it's like, you know, and if it's like, oh, I had never heard of that project, but that's the focus this week, let's try it out. And yeah, Mariam, how does that sound to you?
You mean like having a project for each week? Or...
Yeah, or even just having having a project for each day. I mean, and that doesn't mean everybody, it's not compulsory, but just like having a themed, all right, today let's work on one thing, and if that goes well, then, you know, on days we might try weeks.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah, cool. Would be great to have you involved. You've got your fingers in so many projects. It's wonderful. Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, let's wrap up there. Yeah, and see you all real soon. I'm gonna get my tea and bagel. That's what I do at this time of day. Tea and bagel.
Bye.
All right. Bye for now. Take care.
Thank you.